Hello, welcome back. Message from Beritos. Been pretty quiet for a while, and it's already turned 37, yikes. The Blood economy is a complete shambles. I hunted a whole 21 slaves last turn. This is dire, to be honest. But I cannot bring myself to hunt with the Bretian priests. You should, they're not bad, I don't think. Especially if you stick some sanguine dowsing rods on them. Started to get a decent number of brides in waiting though. Takes a while because the hunting provinces take a while with the stupid river placements. No offense to the glorious Pantocrator. Okay, the rivers have plenty of bridges, alright? I can see 3 just on this one river. I made sure there's lots of bridges. I'm gearing them up before sending them out hunting. No way I can afford to lose one to a Scytheman. I think I learned that you're less likely to get attacked by peasants if you blood hunt in provinces that have high dominion. So, little tip if you're a blood noob like me. I hope in the next few turns I'll see a decent increase in my slave production that will tide me over for my longer term plan, which is in 3 turns. I'll unlock Lightless Lanterns, okay. Use the extra research to get to Blood 8, get Heliophagi, Vampires, and be quiet, takes them carefully. Tend to be passive in the mid game, but you think it's the correct choice. People around me are busy fighting, yep. If I get too big or claim too many thrones, eyes will be on me. Abyssia seems to be struggling with Ubar, so I'm positioned to be the only blood nation of note. This means I want people to be looking at everyone else for wars, and at some point I'll swoop in with my hordes of demons and claim victory. Okay. Need to get those blood numbers up then, I think. Then lots of battles. I've briefly looked at the reports. There's nothing too crazy happening this turn, so we might just go through them quickly and then check how things look on the map. So Sarah's still marching the big stack around. Still haven't managed to bump into Abyssia's stack yet. We have more Dione stuff. Let's see, are you guys doing anything special now? 3 in 1 province. Okay, stacking up the blessings. Same spells, I assume. Oh, we do have some Iron Skin now. Probably the Tame Lightning guy does Iron Skin and the other guys do Stone Skin. I have to guess. Same sort of gear and spells though. 3 Dione into a 1 PD province. Very overprepared. We got some Barbs attacking Sarah as well. That's sad, isn't it? Can people stop ganging up on Sarah for 2 seconds? We got Ubar moving around. They did move into Smother Dark. We're not going to see any spells here, are we? Blessing, Shroud of Splendor, Lightning Bolt, look. Yes, they're sitting on Abyssia's fort now. Femoria take a province off Yomi. Still moving a big sack of medium warriors around. Not much else we saw from Femoria yet. They didn't patrol their cap, and their cap got sat on this turn. Looks like Beritos pinging a throne, if I had to guess. Big guy throne. We've got Ettins, elephants, and vine ogres. Very nice. We got more Dione into Furbolg. What's this one look like? Oh, this is the Champion's Trident guy, very nice. We've got Roos walking around with the Shipwreckers. Taking more lakes. Very good. More Dione. Some Kura Onis. Some Marvoni Boars. He's leading the Boars around with the Boars of Carnutes, which is surprising. Don't really want to lose those guys. Tend to do quite well against the small PD provinces. He does bounce off this slightly larger province though. Too many projectiles in this one. Spreads them pretty quickly. Disappointed there's no bless either. Don't get to see all the boars exploding. More Diones into Femoria. Femoria attack Yomian was defeated. I think this is well, it's strange. If I look at that one on the map... Oh god, I should have remembered what it was called. this one, Griffin Spires. If I look at this one on the map, it was over here. I guess he did walk into Griffin Spires, but it's only 1 Nemedian Warrior and 8 Giants. Is that what it was last month? I remember more Nemedian Warriors. Maybe they stealthed somewhere, or maybe I'm just misremembering. Either way, yeah, Yomi just takes that province behind him with the Dione, and these guys walk into 175 Shikomi, so... not great for them, really, is it? What a way to go. So that's unfortunate. We got more Diones into Femoria. We've got... This is a nude, unmarked champion attacking Marverni. Possibly a scout? I don't know. It seems like an odd... odd to use this guy to scout. I don't know what this was about. Maybe expecting the province to be left empty. An awful lot of stuff here, though. This is a communion. Any of you guys got gems or anything? There's one Elder Druid with a bunch of gems, no items. Could do anything. Yeah, so this is Marvoni's main army, it looks like. Then we've got some Great Hawks attacking Abyssia, losing Cavemen, random Commander, random Scout, more Diones, Independence attacking Baratos, and that's it for battles. Yeah, nothing too crazy that we can see. All Femoria just kind of falling over at the moment, unfortunately. Nothing was patrolling their cap, so... that's what these 3 Dione were, I see. So he sent the 3 Dione against 1 point of PD, but probably expecting there to be some sort of patrol. But nothing. I guess Femoria's just trapped in his capital now. Gonna have to break siege. Wonder if these stacks of Shikomi can get here in 1 turn now that it belongs to Yomi. Because there's quite a few things here now. What would that be? If that really is 175 Shikomi, if that really is about, let's call it another 100. And they all get here. Be a bunch of Dione. These guys might be able to move straight back. This guy certainly would. Yeah, not much of a fight back yet from Femoria. Might be feeling a bit overwhelmed. He does have this little stack here walking around. Not really sure. We need to see him do something before we can really think about his odds. At the moment, might just fall over without making much of a response, unfortunately. See if he breaks siege next month. Maybe we get to see some kind of battle. See what he does. And yeah, I can also see Sauron is back over here. Once again, Abyssia has no retreat route. He's sitting on a broken open fortress though. Does he just go to Trackless Woods next month? Let's see. Not really sure what to make of this yet either. People are very afraid to commit. I'll take a quick look around the map. I think one thing I did notice on the graphs is, yeah, the gem income. Yomi has, I mean... Is it fair to say that Yomi has as much gem income as every other nation combined? I think so, right? Maybe not. Maybe, I mean, Roos's would be a big chunk. It's not quite that much, is it? Let's be honest. No. But he certainly has a lot of gem income. I mean, that would be scary enough on its own, but when you remember that he does have the... Oh god, where is it? It's on this province, right? Yeah, he has a 20% conjuration bonus as well. So, I mean, that's, you know... This seems very bad. Giving Yomi all of this free gem territory. I don't think this is a good situation for anyone to be in. It's kind of funny as well, considering the start that Yomi had, right? Where it seems like they could have been vanquished by Ubar at any second. And here they are now. Another big shout out to Roos, though, who is storming ahead of everybody on research now. And is also the 3rd largest player in the game, so another one to keep an eye on. And Beratos, of course, yeah, sitting back trying to get blood online. Bit slow, but definitely being left alone, which is nice as a blood nation. Dark Horse, of course, is Calum, who, port is still open, didn't scout it yet. Up to 330 units here. It is down to 1 dot candle, actually. It's hard for me to tell. That's Beratos' Dominion. That's Calum's Dominion. Oh, that's Makoni's. Okay, yeah. I was wondering if I was going to try and dom kill Makoni instead, but looks like there's still some Makoni Dominion over here. Well, best of luck, whatever happens. Take a look around the map. So, Saro, yeah, over here. Oh, are you still getting assassinated? Still fighting off the demons, which is nice. So, Fomoria's Cap under siege. Plenty of reinforcements nearby as well. Most of Fomoria's territory has gone to Yomi. Calum ready and waiting to storm Makoni. Beratos sitting back and doing some blood stuff. Roos still, you know, lazing about. Ubar, how's your war going with Abyssia? Let's check out the cave. Yeah, so Ubar did move the stack onto Smotherdark. I don't think he's going to face much opposition now either. There are still burning ones in Abyssia's cap, but they're not moving out yet. I guess Abyssia is still just single-mindedly trying to figure out how to resolve this situation, which is quite funny. Marvani, getting a little bit of Fomoria's territory. You may get a throne and a free fort, which is nice. And that also has access to another throne. Not too bad overall. This is gates and conjunctions. 20% thaumaturgy bonus. Pretty good on an astral nation, actually. So not bad there. And this one would be Throne of Death. Do not let Yomi get this one. They probably have a ton of death gem income already, though. They are a death nation. They have a 20% conjuration bonus. They're going to really enjoy all those death spells they can use. And I think that's everybody then, isn't it? Yeah, so no big battles this month. Same sort of story so far. That's turn 38. Let's go check out turn 39. See if anything changes. Hello, welcome back. Some, you know, bit more aggression from Fomoria this turn. Starting with a dire portent. Fomoria has stolen Mother Oak from, well, from both Malverne and Yomi, actually, because they were sharing it. So, big congratulations there. The first reprisal has been struck in the form of stealing gems. Which, you know what? Good deal. Yomi has too many gems, so that's a nice swing, actually. Lots of battles, then. Should we start with the Fort Storms? Just because, I mean, you know. Let's check out Pyrenees first. You can see that they've been vanquished this turn, so you know how this goes. But we have about 150 Shikomi, Dione, a couple of different types of Oni in the front. What, are these Kuro Oni? Is that it? These are just Onis. These are Kuro Onis, and these are Ko Onis? Yeah. And the green ones are Ao Onis. I think Oni just means demon, right? So, different types of demon, I assume. Versus lots of cave cows, cave crocodiles, what are these called again? Sea dogs, lumber constructs, cavemen. Demons versus the wilds. How does this go? Well, I mean, we know how it goes, but how does it play out? Always love big guys hurling boulders off the barricades, that's always great. Or off the fortifications, I should say. I assume the lumber constructs don't have a great time with punching the Shikomis, but then again, they probably never hit, do they? What's your attack skill again? 8. 7 with a fist. Still not really seeing many big spells. Oh, although someone in the comments mentioned... Ah, yeah, these guys get invulnerability. That's why they don't seem to care too much about mass projectiles. So there's a battlefield-wide invuln spell for demons. It's pretty nice, isn't it? So a lot of these guys have no protection, so... Oh, I guess projectiles still work, we just need flaming arrows. Not sure if Moria can possibly get that, though. But there we go, that was Pyrenees. Yeah. Yomi's going to be very happy with that. He can finally free up these 229 things sitting in the cave. It cleared out quite a lot of junk, but it really was junk, wasn't it? Didn't really see any big spells either. Mostly cows, crocodiles, lumber constructs, sea dogs, vine men, and wolves. Not the most impressive army. But there we go. Only second to be vanquished. Farewell to Pyrenees. Good try. We also have the battle at the fortress in Maconi, though, which I know is what people really want to see. Unfortunately, it's just a scout, but, you know, we can see that Maconi's fort is just defended by Alcyonius. This is the king of Palani and his regiment of 10 ogres, I think. So that's all that Calum has to get through, is these guys. Plus the Discobolus guys on the walls, and a couple of Lochos, Gigante Ecdromos in the front. So, oops, we now know that's what Calum's up against. Yeah, 12 ogres, the king of Palani, if that's how you pronounce that. And, I mean, 30 Discobolus guys is no joke. Those bronze discuses will definitely just one-shot a bird person if it hits them. How many of those do you get as well? 4. So they have 4 each as well. That's a lot, you know. 120 discuses you've got to weather. It's not nothing. Anyway, lots of battles then. I'll try and make sure we watch at least one of these ones because... Okay, maybe not this one. This is a real army. What's that attacking into? Some PD. There's the big stack of 77 Numidian warriors. Let's try this one. This one. So Moria is retaliating with some Numidian Sorks, who are hitting these low PD provinces. Casting Illusory Army with the Glamour Gems. Very nice. Usually when I see these guys, they'd be rocking Horde of Skeletons. But a big pile of warrior illusions is pretty cool too. I was going to say, I wonder if that's better for you hit a Dione, but then I remember they've got Fire Shield anyway, haven't they? If you hit a Dione, you're not going to kill it with any of these summons, unfortunately. But yeah, I think, is that the strat in all of these provinces? Oh, here's some Numidian warriors. Definitely splitting up some of his forces at least, which is good. Definitely very difficult getting through some of these demons. The provinces are probably quite turmoily, aren't they? Loses 2 Numidian warriors there. Kills 11 things. Plus some PD. What about Bodden? What is that one? Another Numidian. Are you also doing... Yeah. So deploying quite a few Glamour Gems to take these provinces. How would you fare if you were getting hit? I wonder. Does the Fire Shield just kill all the dudes before you take any damage? I know you still take damage, okay. So that was Bodden. We've got Skyreach as well. More Numidian. Oh yeah, that was Skyreach. Oh no, it's more of the same. Yeah, just throwing out the Numidian Sorks. They seem to take every province that they hit, but I think they all just have 1 point of PD. We've also got Yellow Caves. What's this one? Numidians Underground? Where is that? That's very nice. Okay, I like that. He snuck some Nemedians underground. Go and take some of this stuff. Nice to burn down these temples as well, actually. Yeah, that's good. That shows confidence as well. So definitely trying to mount some sort of fight back, which is good. Not doing much on Femoria yet, but he does have Mother Oak there now. There's a ton of reinforcement coming over. This would be really interesting. Maybe he's got some sort of plan for this, I don't know. But so far so good. He successfully took back all of the provinces he hit with the Sorks. Grabbed some stuff on the ground. He had the big stack as well somewhere. Where did that hit? Oh, down here. Grab back the best province in the game. Probably get back Forest of Gila now and walk up towards Halmshire. If he wanted to. Or he could be aggressive with this as well if he wants to try and pull some pressure away from his cap. Maybe he's happy defending that with what he has there already. Malvern can't really do much to him now either, because he only really has the border with Yomi. He can grab that, but it looks like that's been sacked anyway. So his war is sort of over with Malvern now. It's just Yomi he has to contend with. So yeah, so far so good. But momentum's still certainly on Yomi's side. It all comes down to what happens when these big stacks move on to Femoria, I think. If Femoria can push Yomi off his cab, then he might do okay, actually. Just got to gradually take all his territory back. Probably needs a solution to the Dionis, though. Which, I mean, a bunch of mages casting Thunderstrike probably do it, right? Maybe not the guy with 25 shock res, but... Anyway, let's see some other battles. So, we've got Nemedian Sorks, we've got Dionis as usual, hitting much larger provinces, actually. We've got Malverni doing Malverni things. Brought some extra reinforcements to do the Crystal Sork province this time. This is a nice province for Malverni as well, isn't it? It's more communion slaves for them. They grab that. We got Yomi losing some stuff to Femoria, which is great. We got Sauro. Oh, well, this is interesting. Sauro also goes underground. So we have Femoria and Saramatia heading down into the caves. Abyssia did, in fact, just move off me back into trackless. So, yeah. I think Saramatia said, fuck this is stupid. Gonna try and grab Crystal Fields, I guess. So, best of luck to him. Could easily split up some stuff and grab quite a lot of territory down here, actually. If he wants to sack his cap and pick up 2 free forts instead. Abyssia has moved out the burning ones, though. I assume to go and help out against Ubar. We can see that there are 110 enemy units here. This would be really interesting if he moved patrols onto Crystal Fields now, just as Sarah moves his stack over. Because, I don't know, maybe they lose to that. What is this again? I mean, it's so many mages. Ooh, they have, what was that? What's that spell called? Or was that just Netherbolt? Okay, quite a few Netherbolts getting chucked out. Yeah, that, I mean, a nightmare scenario for Abyssia as he moves into here, and this moves over, and either traps them or kills them, and then Ubar takes all this, and Saramatia takes all this. That wouldn't be great, would it? Interesting. Good luck to Sarah. We got more Femoria taking stuff off Yomi. We have Beratos taking back a province of a sea serpent. Roos taking more indie province. Where are you currently? So yeah, the shipwreckers have grabbed Tears of the Pantocrator, and then down to Antediluvian. Grabbed Amol. And I assume they're now going to walk to Cabbage Deluxe. They're going to grab Shrimp Promise and Crab Guarantee. So hell yes. Getting tons of value out of the shipwreckers, picking up all the lakes. Love to see it. We've then got, Abyssia moving into Trackless Woods. We've got Malverni taking a province off Femoria. More Dionis. The Nemedian Ghost going underground, very nice. We have the Scout pinging Makoni's capital, currently being vanquished. And Abyssea losing a Blood Hunter to some peasants, that's a shame. Well, only 190 gold mage. Not too bad. Baratos Fur is much better. It gives the mages the fire plate. How do you fight these guys off? Melee. Alright, not bad. And yes, Pyrenees has been vanquished. And that's it for messages. So yeah. This war, you know, developing. Nice to see Femoria taking back a little bit of initiative. Yomi, of course, still a very, very large, very, very threatening player with tons of junk to come over. But, you know, we've made a start, so that's good. He is still going to need an answer to all the Dionis everywhere, but, I mean, let's see if 77 Nemedian warriors can push off one Dione from this fort here. Maybe, although I assume it runs away. Probably just takes, I mean, these probably just take these two provinces back or something, don't they, while this moves over. It's what I assume. But we'll see what happens. Mavoni grabbed his little border here. Probably going to grab the Palisades last. I mean, yeah, he's going to make a throne, 3 forts, and possibly another throne out of this war for very little effort, so not bad for them. Of course, what they should do now is move all this stuff into poor Kalem's territory and take all the Kalem stuff off them. That'll give them a nice little bit of area, wouldn't it? But let's see how Kalem does with Makoni next month. I mean, I think you can take out 12 ogres and the King of Palani. That's my prediction, but who knows? Maybe Kalem will surprise me. When do the mercenaries expire? Okay, all the mercenaries are about to expire. Now or never. Sarah's sacking their capital to go and grab some cave territory, so respect. Femoria, sitting in their camp still. Using minimal resources to grab some provinces back, so that's good. Oh yeah, they do have these guys here. Can you move towards... No. Okay, so these guys could also go underground. It's 18 more Nemedian warriors. We could end up with quite a few Nemedian warriors underground in the cave, which is pretty funny. But these guys can also just move into this province or this province, or... Yeah, there are a few temples you could burn down over here, aren't there? Pyrenees finally vanquished, farewell to them. Nethermine's doing quite well. Still independent. Maybe that'll get taken soon. But who knows. We've got Abyssea, has moved out the burning ones. Yeah, fighting 2 opponents now. I have to see how they prioritize their resources. Lavoni's doing fine. Muspelheim also vanquished. Makoni soon to be vanquished, I suppose. And is that everybody? Ubar. Yeah. Ubar still sitting on Smothered Ark. It is open. So I imagine they're going to grab that pretty much for free, which is great for them. Yeah, Abyssea are a bit slow getting the burning ones out to push this off, I think. Once Ubar has this, I mean, pretty much all of this territory is just theirs, isn't it? Yeah, Ubar's going to do quite well, I think. What can we see? There's quite a few gem sites I can see. Been looking around the map for if there's any crazy provinces anywhere, but there's quite a few provinces that have like 3 or 4 sites, but there's nothing like... Ooh, 10,000 things, wonderful. There's nothing super crazy anywhere in the world. Alright, I think that's everybody. Quick look at the graphs. I mean, Yomi's fallen off a little bit, but I mean, nothing compared to Femoria's collapse. Nice to see them coming back though. Baratos and Rus still upwards. Mavoni slightly upwards as well. All good stuff. Forts, income. Rus first on income as well. Yem income. I mean, Yomi took a big hit, but still Much further ahead of everybody else. Roost second on gems. Beratos. Oh, what did you do this turn, Beratos? Keep doing that. That's that's a nice improvement. I think you said this was 21 blood slaves last turn. So, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like 5 notches. So it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 40 blood slaves. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 60. 67, 18, 19. So you might have like 80 blood slaves this turn. This is not a very good way to work out blood slave income, but yeah, Roostor way first on research. Beratos first on Dominion, interestingly. And Marverni still first on army. So there we go. 139. This is fun, I like watching this. But those turn 39. So thanks for watching. Are you enjoying watching this? I hope so. Let me know in the comments, and I will hopefully see you in the next one.